Boom! All right. Kenman here. Today we have another installment of the All in a Day series. What is the All in a Day series, Kenman? Well, let me tell you about it. What it is I do some research. I find a knife. I purchase the knife. I have it shipped, delivered. I unbox it and share it with you all in one day. Results may vary depending on where you live. I'm in the Minneapolis area, so sometimes you find some good stuff, sometimes you don't. What did we find today? Let's get into it. Basically what you do is you go on to Amazon or something like that, type in pocket knife, type in will deliver today, and see what your results are. Bag on the floor. We have a Cold Steel. Opened several Cold Steels on the channel. It's been a little while. This is a budget friendly, by all means, Cold Steel, but all in a day we got it. I saw this morning, and here we are doing the unboxing. Let's get into it. The Cold Steel Kudu Lite. Got a lot of info on the box here. 5CR15. Handles made out of Zyx. Anybody ever hear of that? All right, there's the Cold Steel warranty information. Grand Prairie, Texas. Knives are extremely sharp. Anytime, anywhere. Let's get in it. So this is the 20 KJ Kudu Lite. Actually was getting some coffee and an extension cord. And as you're looking, what else is there available for that quick delivery? Get it over $25, and then it's that day. Box on the table over next to me so I can look at it for notes. And we have a mini bag on the floor. Wow, this is way larger than I guessed it was, which is always fun. Okay, the Kudu Lite by Cold Steel. So this is a slip joint. What? Oh, God. It's so fun how this works. I'm moving around, sorry. Sometimes you just see the image, you see the knife, you're like, oh, that's a 6-inch knife. It's like a 3.5-inch handle, 2.5-inch blade, something like that. You see the numbers, it just doesn't add up until it's in your hand. This thing is enormous. Look at my hand on here. It's like basically a 7-finger grip on this hand. It's hilarious. I love it. Oh, this is great. Okay. Calm down, Kenman. The Kudu Lite. Looks like that's a Kudu right there on the blade. Huge old bannering. I'm not a fan of that. But here we are. So is this... How do we... Okay, it's just a slip joint. But the way this piece looks on the back, this is modeled after the old ring lock, where there would actually be a ring right here, and you would use the ring to pull up for the lock. This one doesn't have a lock. It's like a slip joint. This is basically one big spring. And so when I go to bring this closed, you can see it's putting that pressure on the spring. There's your half stop. There's your close. This is great. Okay, let's have some fun here. Good half stop, popped open. Interesting. Is that a Kudu with the horn? The kind of a deer, antelope looking thing? Yeah, you know, Dan, the Kudu. This is the Kudu Lite, so there must be a Kudu Heavy. Anybody got that one? Do some more research, Kenman. Yeah, you know what? All in a day, sometimes you don't... It happens so fast. Here we are. So what is this Zyx handle? This is like an integral handle, or no, it's screwed together. There is a seam. It looks like it's just one piece, but there is... It's pinned here, and obviously with the pivot. That might just be a mold seam, though. I don't know. It does have a texture to it. It feels nice. Grippy. This metal across the back is kind of smooth, slick. Oh, here goes Kenman with his jimps. Give me jimps. Jimp this whole spring, jimp across the back of there. This is bigger than like a buck 110. I was not expecting it to be this size at all. For some reason, I thought this was going to be all of maybe a 7-inch knife total. We are huge. This is cooler than I thought. Okay, so Cold Steel 5 CR15 MOV China written on that side of this high polish blade. Got the Kudu Lite logo there. This kind of insert only on that side with that kind of Kudu kind of horn looking design. The spring across the back, obviously kind of a stainless steel spring along with that insert. Here's that half stop, the walk and talk. You can see the spring right there pop out quite a bit. So it's doing its thing. Boom. Very interesting design. I have not seen that before. It almost looks like it wants to lock up right there, but it is definitely just giving you that pressure, that strength. I'm noticing the polish on here. I thought I just was dirty from my hands touching it, but there we go. Wipe this off good. You can see it's like a secondary level. There's a polish here, and then it's polished a little different out there. This is what you get for, I think these are $8. $8. Okay, blade, solid. No play, no movement there. That walk and talk, the spring is strong. Pops into that half stop really well. Closes up nice. Blade is centered. This is $8. I am a collector of knives. Big, small, expensive, budget. I love them all. I like to check them out. This is a new spring kind of design for me, so I'm glad to have this in the collection. Cold Steel makes some very interesting things. They've got some great stuff. This is probably the cheapest knife that they sell. But it doesn't mean it doesn't have a place. This thing is kind of fun. Who has one of these? All right, let's keep going here. What am I doing? Check the blade. We're good. There is no detent since it's the slip joint, but it's you've got this spring, pulls it in really good. Nice solid half stop. Doesn't move at all. No wiggle or play when it's in that position, and no play when it's open. So just got that pivot screw, and then this is pinned for the spring, and that is it. Very simple design. Wow, what a fun knife. I stand here surprised. Earlier this morning I did not know this knife existed, and here we are today, later in the day, enjoying it. What? I swear it did not say it was this big. Wow, maybe it said like 5.75, and I thought it was 5.75 the whole thing, not just the handle. That's great. This is almost 10. We're at 9 7/8 over end to end, 4 1/4 on the blade. Basically with a 4-inch cutting surface with a slight curve on the belly. I forgot to... My bad. And the handle is 5 3/4. Oh, jeez. Can you tell I love knives? This is so dumb. Okay. Oh, we switched it to millimeters there. We were looking at... All right. Wait. What in the... All right. 7 inches. 0. Is my battery really 2 point... Do you see this? Zero. This might be the day, kids. This might be the day. You see what's happening right now? It's not letting me... Okay, zeroed. 2.6 inches. 2.84, 0.7. Oh, this might be it. We not to be sidetracking and hijacking the video at all, but we've been watching the battery die on this for a long time. And now we're noticing, okay, 127, 0.6, 0.3. It's giving us it right now. You saw it. I wasn't losing my mind right there. 0.08, 0.08, 0.08. So that carries out to here, and then it slowly tapers off to that tip. A long, simple grind. And we've almost hit the end of this battery, maybe? There, it was starting to glitch again. 279, back to 0.5. Oh, it might be it. We might have made it. 0.89. It does get skinnier out at the butt. 0.7. I like it a little wider there for that grip, but this is huge. It's got a plenty of space on there. 0.84, and the battery continues, but the glitching has now begun. Do I get a new battery? Do we just keep letting it run and see what happens? Comment below. Let's discuss the battery of never-ending interest. All right. Definitely light. 2.77. The Kudu Lite. I should have looked up the regular Kudu. Comment below if you know much about it. Or if you know much. Drop Bear Compare. Brought to you by Kizer. 3.29. So ultimately, this is pretty light. Obviously, it should be the Kudu Lite. Here is the Cold Steel Tough Lite. Probably my most used Cold Steel. 2.52. Similar. As far as lightness and handle material. We'll check them both out here in a second. So 2.77 on the Kudu Lite Cold Steel slip joint. Didn't know I was going to say that this morning. All right, the Kizer Drop Bear Compare. Here it is. Great, not quite full-size knife. Same size as your bug outs, your pyrites. Just a really good user. Tons of jimps, as I was talking before. I love me some jimps. So this Kudu Lite is definitely a full size. It's huge. You can obviously tell. The Drop Bear is a great daily size carry, though. Just a really good user. I have larger hands, and I still got a good grip on there. Plenty of handle. Does a good job with that clutch lock, which is Kizer's crossbar lock. All right. Drop Bear Compare over. Here is the Cold Steel Tough Lite, another light model from Cold Steel. This has their patent awesome triad lock, the strongest lock out there. Really good stuff. So it's a back lock. A couple choke up spots on there. Really grips this into spot. You want to tear up some cardboard. You can see it needs a little cleaning, Kenman. But this knife does work. I get in there and tear up boxes with this without worry. It's an awesome knife. Smaller for sure. Adding to my Cold Steel collection, though, with this Kudu Lite. Wow. Okay, I'm going to do a little paper cut test with this 5CR right out the box. What do we think it's going to be? Feels pretty sharp. It's definitely thin on the stock. Not bad. Yes, indeed. Okay. Oops. It has a little bite to it when I go fast. Got some paper issues here. But I wonder, I could probably strap that up, make it a little bit better, but ultimately, not bad for what? $8. $8. $6 gets you this knife. You can buy them in a blister pack or in a box. Of course, I got the box. Why would you do that? You know, unless the price is a good price, then do it. But actually, the box price was better. All in a day success. Have you ever tried the all in a day challenge? Comment below and let me know if you have. If not, give it a shot. Go on to Amazon or something. Type in delivery for that day and whatever items you're looking for, pocket knives in this case, and see what they have to offer. It changes all the time. One day you're going to have a lot of stuff. Another day you're not going to have much. One day you're going to see something that you're like, ooh, I really want that. And another day there will be nothing of interest. So you got to kind of check them, hit or miss. Today, I believe, was a hit. This is a success. What an interesting, huge knife from Cold Steel. New lock for me to kind of experiment with and check out and enjoy. Fun times. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.